Drugs, terrorism, dirty tricks, and a plot to blow up the South African World Cup. Welcome to the sinister
into the stadium. He said, when it goes, he said, all the fans will scramble to get out of South Africa. South Africa will be a madhouse. They'll be all getting on the first flights out, the soccer will be cancelled. They'll be cramming the airlines. When they take off, we shoot them down with Sting on red eye. But he said at the same time, in 2010, when we blow up the stadium, we will blow up Heathrow Airport, we'll blow up our targets in London. We will launch missiles into Las Vegas, San Diego, and Los Angeles. Everything's ready. Then he says to me, how's your family doing in Vegas? Now, I've never mentioned my family in Vegas. I said, they're doing fine, thank you. He said, well, why did they move house 2 days ago? Have they got a problem? If they've got a problem, we have people there who will solve the problem for them. I said, no, it's very nice. Thank you very much. And I look across at Chris and I say, Chris, we've got to be somewhere else in the meeting. We get up and we leave. Chris is saying to me, what the fuck's going on? And I'm saying, I need to get and speak to Frick. Now I know exactly what the hell is going on. Oh, by this time, by the way, I'd turned Chris Dalcross into an informant for Scorpions, simply because of the heroin. And also I'd worded it in such a way, he still didn't know I was working for Scorpions. I'd said, hey, I've got friends, I can get you on informant status. The advantage is if you've got a 252, you can smuggle drugs legally, Chris, and just turn in your rival dealers. Yeah. So we've gone backwards and forwards. So we've now got him registered on a 252s and so we leave. Kurt and the female see us leaving, and they follow at a respectable distance. I drop Chris at his house and I drive to friends of mine who know I'm government, know all the agents I deal with because we have dinner parties there, it's a lodge and all the rest of it. So I arrive there, Frick's already there because I phoned him on the way. He's wanting to know what the big panic is. Kurt turns up with a girl, comes in behind us, what the fuck? Suddenly you get up and leave, no warning. So, yeah. So I sit down and I say, right, I go through everything, what they're going to do for 2007. They're stunned. Now it's gone from simple narcotics to major freaking terrorism. I mean, it's going to make 9/11 look like chicken shit. It's going to make Mumbai look like chicken shit. It's serious. Then I tell them about the family. That takes them back a bit. So someone called them what? Well, Frick told me, call your wife. So I phone Mickey. The daughter answers. Hi Dad, usual pleasantries. I say, hey Mick, haven't spoken in a couple of days. How you guys doing? Is your mum there? Oh, she's unpacking. I said, what do you mean mum's unpacking? Mick? Oh, we moved house 2 days ago. I said, you moved house a couple of days ago? Oh, you better give me a new address. My visa for coming over to see you guys. So I said, I'm sitting with Frick and Kurt, and the family know Frick and Kurt, so they used to come to the house for briefings. A lot of my briefings were done in my house. Pass phone across, pleasantries, etc., etc. So, okay, no problem. You got the phone back and I said, now what are you going to do? The ragheads know where my wife and children are. They know they moved house. How are you going to protect them? You've got a major terrorist event coming up. You've got major narcotics smuggling coming up, or happening right now. You've got CIA's involved, no doubts whatsoever. You cannot move that amount of narcotics without official intervention. And we all know al-Qaeda funds a lot of its operations on heroin. We also know CIA have been smuggling heroin with al-Qaeda since 1980 something or other. Well, it wasn't al-Qaeda then, it was Mujahideen. I was with DEA investigating it. So I said, let's just stop all the fucking crap. What's happening about my family?
Certainly curious. I mean, discounting major atrocities like 7/7 in London, in which Samantha Braithwaite's husband was involved, or allegedly. What you've seen in America and Britain is a large number of could be called false flag bomb plots, where a police or an FBI agent has actually initiated some kind of terrorist outrage that is being planned, and then the FBI or SO15 or MI5 or whoever stops that terrorist atrocity taking place in the nick of time. And what you've got to remember here is that while these organisations are actually, they need the war on terror to serve various agendas, certainly attacking our democratic rights, they want to do it through the process of the legal system. The FBI lost a lot of power when the war on terror was initiated by Rumsfeld, by Wolfowitz, and by Cheney, because the fight against terrorism was taken away from the Department of Justice and given to first of all to the CIA, and later to the Secretary of State and to their various outsourced, unaccountable shadow forces. The FBI want that power back. So what they want to do is actually basically fight terrorism within the law up to a point. They don't want to bomb their own citizens. When one looks at the history of the CIA, and irrespective of various conspiracy theories that there are about 9/11, about 7/7, and about the Madrid bombings, their history is not quite so straightforward. And I think there is enough evidence to actually look very carefully at what John Banks is saying, that very possibly this was not going to be an in-the-nick-of-time job, that this bombing was going to take place. After all, the American neocons, the right-wing forces that talk about the war on terror and the world as a battlefield, have constantly and relentlessly been warning about what they call a second wave bombing. That means a bombing in one country or one area, immediately followed by another, as a justification to close democratic rights down. Certainly the South African bomb plot comes the closest to that we've ever seen, if it's true, and I think it is. And if it is, we want to be mindful about future events, bearing in mind that the Qatar World Cup is not very far away. And on that,